see what's lurking on the reef when the lights go on. At night time, these guys really come into their own. You can see them, well, there's now one less bream in the world.
The ocean covers more than 70% of Earth's surface. Yet, humans have explored less than 5% of it. We have mapped the surface of Mars more accurately than the deepest parts of our own planet. And the deeper we go, the more the rules of life begin to break. Down there, far below sunlight, far below warmth, far below what biology should allow, things still live. Creatures with no eyes. Creatures with transparent skin. Creatures that glow, hunt, and survive under pressures that would instantly crush a submarine. At depths where bones should shatter, where lungs would collapse, where blood would boil, and yet, life persists. Today, we are going to descend into the deepest regions of the ocean layer by layer to answer one terrifying question. Why does anything live down here at all? And more importantly, should it? The descent begins. To understand why deep-sea life should not exist, we must first understand what deep actually means. The ocean is not one environment. It is a vertical alien world stacked on top of itself. The deeper you go, the more hostile it becomes. Sunlight disappears. Temperature drops. Pressure increases exponentially. At the surface, pressure is manageable 1 atmosphere. At 1,000 meters, it's over 100 times greater. At 4,000 meters, it reaches 400 atmospheres. That is equivalent to having a fully loaded aircraft carrier resting on your body. Every square inch. No air pockets. No mercy. And yet, life continues. The twilight zone, 200 to 1,000 meters. The first place where things start to feel wrong is the mesopelagic zone, also known as the twilight zone. Here, sunlight is weak and distorted. Photosynthesis is impossible. Plants cannot survive. This should be the end of life. But instead, this is where the monsters begin. The fangtooth. The fangtooth fish has the largest teeth relative to body size of any known fish. Its teeth are so large they don't fit inside its mouth. If humans had the same proportions, our teeth would pierce through our skulls. And yet, this fish survives perfectly fine. Why? Because down here, evolution doesn't favor comfort. It favors efficiency and terror. Food is scarce. If you find prey, you cannot afford to miss. Bioluminescence. Light where there should be none. In the deep ocean, darkness is absolute. And yet, light exists. Over 90% of deep-sea creatures produce their own light. Bioluminescence is not decoration. It is a weapon. The anglerfish. The anglerfish uses a glowing lure filled with bioluminescent bacteria. It waves this light like a hypnotic signal. Prey approaches. Then nothing. Gone. But the anglerfish isn't even the strangest part. The male anglerfish is microscopic compared to the female. He doesn't mate. He fuses. His body dissolves into hers. His organs disappear. He becomes nothing more than a living reproductive organ. This is not romance. This is survival at its most extreme. Eyes that see too much. Many deep-sea animals have enormous eyes. Others have none at all. This is not random. It is specialization taken to extremes. The barrel eye fish. The barrel eye has a transparent skull. Its eyes rotate inside its head. Can look straight up through its own skull, scanning for silhouettes above. In the deep ocean, anything above you is a threat or food. There is no horizon. Only vertical danger. Some creatures can detect single photons of light. Others sense bioelectric fields. They do not see the ocean. They interpret it in ways humans cannot comprehend. Pressure that should kill. Pressure is the ultimate killer of deep-sea exploration. Human lungs collapse at just 30 meters without protection. Steel bends at extreme depths. And yet, animals thrive at 4,000 meters and beyond. How? Their bodies contain no air pockets. Their proteins are chemically altered. Their cell membranes are flexible enough not to rupture. They are not stronger than us. They are built differently. Life didn't adapt to the deep. It was forged by it. The midnight zone, 1,000 to 4,000 meters. Below 1,000 meters, sunlight is completely gone. This is the bathypelagic zone. No light, no plants, no warmth. Temperatures hover just above freezing. This environment should be sterile. Instead, it is alive. The gulper eel. The gulper eel has a mouth larger than its body. Its stomach can expand like a balloon. Why? Because meals are unpredictable. When food appears, you eat everything. This is not an ecosystem built on balance. It is built on desperation, slow death and slow life. In the deep ocean, everything moves slowly. Heart rates are low. Metabolism is minimal. Growth can take decades. Some deep-sea sharks live over 400 years. They were alive before the Industrial Revolution, before electricity, before modern nations. This slowness is not peaceful. It is necessary. Fast movement wastes energy. Down here, energy is survival, which means every action is calculated. Every movement has purpose. Nothing is wasted. The abyssal zone, 4,000 to 6,000 meters. This is the abyss, a place so hostile that even submarines struggle to survive. The seafloor here is vast, empty, and silent. No coral reefs, no plants, just mud, bones, and slow-moving shadows. And yet, life remains. The giant isopod, a deep-sea relative of the pillbug. It grows up to 50 centimeters long, can survive years without food. Years. When a whale carcass sinks into the abyss, it becomes an oasis. Creatures swarm from kilometers away, because in the deep ocean, death is not an end. It is a resource. The ocean's graveyards. When a whale dies, its body sinks. This event is called a whale fall. It creates a deep-sea ecosystem that can last over 50 years. Bone-eating worms, scavengers, bacteria that convert fat into energy. Entire communities exist solely because something larger died. In the deep ocean, life does not flourish despite death. It flourishes because of it. This is not a food chain. It is a cycle of collapse and reuse, and it has been happening for millions of years. The Hell Zone, 6,000 to 11,000 meters. This is the Hadal Zone, named after Hades, the underworld. This is the deepest place life exists. The Mariana Trench. Pressure here exceeds 1,100 atmospheres. Temperatures are near freezing. And yet, the snailfish, soft, gelatinous, fragile, and somehow alive. Its bones are barely mineralized. This body is more water than flesh. It doesn't resist the pressure. It becomes part of it. Deformity as design. Many deep-sea animals appear malformed. Asymmetrical bodies, elongated limbs, disproportionate jaws. But these are not mistakes. They are solutions. In an environment where resources are scarce and threats are unpredictable, normal anatomy fails. So evolution abandons symmetry. It abandons beauty. It abandons familiarity. What remains is function. And function doesn't care if you find it disturbing. The soundless world. In the deep ocean, sound behaves differently. At extreme depths, sound can travel thousands of kilometers without losing strength. This is why whales can communicate across entire ocean basins. But it also means something else. If something large moves down there, it can be heard long before it is seen. Hydrophones have recorded unexplained low-frequency sounds from the deep, slow, massive, deliberate. These sounds are not storms. They are not earthquakes. They come from moving sources. And in a place where vision is useless, sound becomes dominance, which raises an uncomfortable thought. Some deep-sea creatures may not hunt by sight at all. They may hunt by listening. Animals that should have evolved away. Some deep-sea creatures look ancient, because they are. The coelacanth.
Oh my God, I see it!
Once thought extinct for 66 million years, was found alive in the deep. It survived mass extinctions, asteroid impacts, climate collapse. While dinosaurs died, it endured. The deep ocean acts as a biological time capsule, a place where evolution slows, where extinction doesn't reach as easily, which means some deep-sea animals may represent earlier versions of life itself. Why size still matters. In darkness, size becomes dominance. Larger animals can travel farther, store more energy, survive longer without food, which is why deep-sea gigantism exists. Giant squids, colossal squids, massive crustaceans. These animals are not myths. They are documented, and most have only been seen dead or dying, which leads to an unsettling question. What do they look like when they are fully alive? Undiscovered does not mean uncommon. Scientists estimate that over 90% of deep-sea species remain undiscovered. This is not speculation. This is statistical reality. Every deep-sea expedition discovers new species. Every single one. Some are microscopic. Others are disturbingly large. We are not discovering rare anomalies. We are discovering fragments of an ecosystem we barely understand. The limits of human technology. Every time we push deeper, something breaks. Cameras implode. Cables snap. Lights fail. The pressure doesn't just crush objects. It exploits weaknesses. Even our most advanced submersibles are temporary visitors. Some regions of the ocean floor have only been seen once, never revisited. Not because we don't want to go back, but because we cannot. Humans don't belong here. Every time humans descend into the deep, something goes wrong. Equipment fails. Sensors malfunction. Visibility disappears. The deep ocean does not welcome us, tolerates us briefly. We are visitors in a world not designed for us. And the deeper we go, the clearer that becomes. Evolution without mercy. The deep ocean is not cruel. It is indifferent. There is no morality, only survival. Creatures are eaten alive, digested slowly, parasitized from birth. Pain is irrelevant. Only continuation matters. This is evolution stripped of sentiment. And it has produced some of the most efficient life forms ever known. Should this life exist? Here is the disturbing truth. Life in the deep ocean exists in conditions closer to space than Earth's surface. No sunlight, extreme pressure, near freezing temperatures. And yet, evolution found a way, which raises a terrifying implication. If life can exist here, where else can it exist? Europa, Enceladus, Titan, moons with subsurface oceans, worlds with darkness and pressure. The deep ocean may not be an exception. It may be the rule. Nothing that lives this deep should exist. And yet it does. Not because the deep ocean is forgiving, but because life is relentless. It adapts. It mutates. It endures. The abyss is not empty. It is watching. And as long as pressure exists, as long as darkness remains, life will find a way to inhabit even the most impossible places. The question is not whether we belong down there. The question is whether we are ready to understand what already does. The abyss stares back. The deep ocean is not empty. It is not dead. It is alive in ways that defy logic. Creatures that should not exist. Bodies that should collapse. Ecosystems built on darkness and decay. And perhaps the most unsettling part, we have barely scratched the surface. Thousands of species remain undiscovered. And some things may be better left unseen. Because in the deepest parts of our planet, life doesn't just survive. It waits. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the most alien creatures on Earth, make sure to like the video. It helps the channel more than you think. Subscribe for more documentaries on extinct animals, prehistoric worlds, and the hidden life of our planet. And let us know in the comments which deep-sea creature disturbed you the most, and why. There is still so much of Earth left unexplored, and we'll be here to uncover it. F.